I'm not gonna let my mom or anyone come between us.
What happens next
I'm gonna get hurt, someone else is gonna get hurt more.
is everything on The Young and the Restless.
This is Lydia DeLuca. Welcome to her world.
The street's bad!
These are her parents.
I want you to get married and have babies.
Oh yeah, her boyfriend.
I'm the man. I can have kids till I'm 100.
I'm the only one that'll sleep with you now. Who are you gonna get to sleep with you when you're 100?
And her best friend.
What'd he do?
This fall, she's going to do something that will shock them all.
I want to go to school.
Can you say Mrs. Robinson?
Tell me a little bit about
Pavlovian conditioning.
He's the one with the dogs, right?
Paul Servino, Ellen Burstyn, and Heather Page Kent.
You know, it's pretty obvious I'm your favorite.
That's Life, a new series coming this fall to CBS.
Wednesday, the television event of the summer starts with Countdown to Survivor on CBS 2. Join Jonathan Elias and Gretchen Carr as they run down final predictions. Countdown to Survivor, Wednesday at 7:30, only on CBS 2.
Do you have any tickets left for the Burning Glaciers concert? Only the real expensive seats. That's okay, I'll take 2. Must be nice. Good job? Yeah, I'm a dental assistant. Cool. I used to have a job like this, but I took classes at night. How long? Only a few months.
At Bryman, you can train to be a dental assistant in just 9 months. For a brochure, call 1-800-722-7337. Great careers begin at Bryman.
It's your ticket to a great future. Call now.
There's a company that can approve you for a new Visa card right over the phone. Whether it's Visa Classic to help you build or rebuild your credit, the prestige of Visa Gold with an even higher credit line, or the purchasing power of Visa Platinum, the only card you'll ever need. The company is Providian, one of the top issuers of Visa cards in the world with over 12 million customers. Whether it's Classic, Gold, or Platinum, call now and get approved right over the phone. Providian will work hard to give you the card that's right for you. Visa from Providian. We approve.
Ellen and Ann split. Ted Turner's new flame and Survivor. Next ET.
William Peterson and Mark Helgenberger, CSI this fall on CBS.
Well, Andrew, we've heard your eloquent defense of Chris and my ex, so I demand equal time. What say we evaluate your situation?
Tom, I was giving my opinion.
No, you were giving advice. You were telling me to back off on Chris because he's helping poor, defenseless Emily.
You know, Tom, why don't you just lay off? All right, this is the last thing that Andy needs right now.
Ah, but that is my point. I mean, why would someone go around giving advice when they won't even take the time to help themselves?
That's not fair.
Look, Chris, it's fine. No, I want to hear what Tom has to say, even if he is half in the bag.
I'm not driving. So, if it is helping me say this, it still needs to be said. You're my brother-in-law, and I care a lot about you. But it makes me sick to see you sitting around that house in that chair acting like you're waiting. What are you waiting for, a miracle?
What do you expect him to do, Tom? Run a marathon?
I expect him to be in therapy, getting his strength back, fighting this thing instead of giving into it.
You think that I'm enjoying this? You think that I'm enjoying being stuck in this chair like a prisoner?
Only a prisoner if you choose to be.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You weren't in a helicopter crash and left for dead. Andy's whole life has changed. He needs time to deal with that.
I understand that. I don't understand why he is not dealing with it, though. I mean, why a man who's been given a second opportunity at life is choosing to give up on life. Well, the Andy I always knew was a fighter. So why, Andy? Why are you not fighting this?
Look, I understand why Holden is upset and feels betrayed and all that, but come on, throwing me in the slammer? How is it going to help either one of us?
Justice, you ever heard of that? Not only did you break the law, but you messed with a bunch of people's lives.
I never meant to. But when Lily didn't show up, I had no idea what else to do.
So you impersonated her, took over her life, tried to run off with her money. Those are crimes, Lily. Rose.
You want to know it's a crime? Locking me up. Locking me up. That is the worst crime.
Tell all this to the judge.
Wait a minute, Shanks. I want to know why it's a crime to put a criminal in jail.
Was it because of you? First of all, I told you everything, Jack. I have no idea. I have no idea where Lily is. I swear to you.
If you're telling the truth, what you haven't done since you came to town.
I'm telling the truth. What good is it going to do Holden having me around town all the time? Every time he looks at me, he's going to miss his wife.
He's going to hate you more.
I can't argue with that. So the best thing for me is just to get out of town. Just let me get out of town. I'll start over. I'll have a whole new life. You'll never hear from me again, I swear.
Try, Rose. But until we find Lily, the real Lily, your so-called life begins and ends right here.
Darling, you're gonna have to run that by me again. You mean, I think you said after she was in Atlantic City, she never came back?
No, she didn't.
I think that the summer has gotten to you. It's been very difficult, but we must not allow ourselves to be enmeshed in her illness.
Lucinda, look, I'm trying to tell you, the woman who's living in my house, the woman that you have been calling your daughter, it is not Lily. She is a phony. She's a fraud.
Darling, of course you're looking for explanations for her behavior. Of course we all are, but come on. Wouldn't I know my own daughter when I look her in the face?
Oh, and I thought I knew my wife, too, but I'm telling you, we were both wrong. The woman who is living in my house, she came to me and she told me that her name is Rose D'Angelo.
Holden. Who is Rose D'Angelo? Who?
She is a showgirl from some casino in Atlantic City.
Oh, great. This is a manifestation of an alternative personality, and a part of Lily thinks that she's a showgirl from Atlantic City?
No, I'm telling you, she is a showgirl from Atlantic City, and her name is Rose D'Angelo. She is not Lily in any way, shape, or form.
Well, darling, then heaven help us. This has gone much further than we thought. It is
Lucinda.
worse. And I happen to know something about alternative personality disorder. I know it because of my brother,
Will you
Royce.
just listen to
And
me for a second here,
That Lily
please?
had nothing in her
Please, just
childhood.
listen to what I'm trying to say here. Hold on.
All right,
I am not talking about a psychological problem. I am talking about an imposter.
Explain that.
The police have been investigating a photograph that was taken at a train station in Canada. The photograph was of Lily and Simon together.
In Canada?
Yes. When I asked Lily about it, she said that she was there with Simon. She went there after she was in Atlantic City to try and find that person that she was looking for, but that was a lie.
How can you be so sure it was a lie?
Because there was a date on the photograph. It was taken days after I came back from Atlantic City with the woman that I thought was Lily.
How can that be?
Lucinda, I'm telling you, the woman who is living in my house and the woman in the photograph, they are two completely different people.
Oh, come on. You expect me to believe with you that there is another girl here on the face of the earth?
Yes, I'm telling you.
My daughter Lily?
That's what I'm trying to tell you here, and her name is Rose D'Angelo.
Why are you so sure?
Because Rose told me herself.
A person with alternative personality disorder would.
Lucinda, come on, it's not Lily. When I asked her how I proposed, how we met, she couldn't tell me.
She couldn't tell you? Oh. Good grief. Oh, I felt it. I felt something. I did, but wouldn't I know if somebody was posing as my daughter?
No, because you kept saying yourself that Lily didn't seem like herself.
Because she didn't love me. She didn't love me. Lily always loves me. Even when she hates me and fights me, she loves me. And there's love and, but it wasn't there.
It's because it wasn't Lily.
I thought it was my ego. I thought it was my imagination.
No, I know. Every time she did something out of the ordinary, I thought, well, it doesn't seem right, but it has to be Lily. Look at her.
Yeah, look at her. An exact double. But how can this be? Who is she?
And what about Lily? Is she all right?
Oh,
where is she?
Oh, my God.
Cinda, I've already taken some steps to do some things to try and locate her.
Oh, my.
I just hope it's not too late.
High-tech gel glide ink system. Spring-loaded point. Introducing Papermate Gel Roller Retractable. Built for smooth communications. And it boots up with the press of a button. Papermate, at the heart of communication.
To prove how great Colgate Total really is, I need 12 hours. The advanced formula in Colgate Total actually stays on your teeth after you brush. And 12 hours later, it's still there, helping to protect them. For 12-hour protection, Colgate Total.
What's my secret fantasy? The object of my desire. It's deep, dark, and very chocolate. It's a luscious brownie. So rich. I could make a meal of it.
Slim Fast Meal on the Go bars unwraps rich chocolate brownie. Indulge in its intense sensation. So good for you. A satisfying way to help you lose weight and feel great. Slim Fast Meal on the Go bars.
Take your fantasies anywhere.
Women everywhere are throwing away the most amazing product to come along in years, and their skin looks better for it. New Olay Daily Facials Cleansing Cloths. Every day with one textured cloth, you get superior cleansing, improved skin condition, revealing a naturally smooth complexion. Of course, you'll also have to throw away your traditional notions about cleansing. New Olay Daily Facials, proven to cleanse and exfoliate like a facial.
When my job transferred me to Japan, it was moving home for me. But for my husband, it was 7,000 miles away from diners, friends, football. I try to keep things around that make it feel a little more like home. Like this t-shirt collection he loves, I don't want them to wear out.
Introducing new Tide with Wear Care. Unlike regular powders, it helps prevent damage to cotton clothes, so they last longer.
He's starting to fit in really well, at least in most cases.
They're not your clothes. They're where you live. And sometimes life leaves odors there. The good news is you can clean those odors away with new Febreze Clean Wash. Use it with your usual detergent, and in one wash, odors are gone. After all, they're more than just clothes. Make them more than just clean with new Febreze Clean Wash. The cleaner clean for where you live.
It's down to one final vote on the 2-hour finale of Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Experience the rhythm of the world with
Ricky Martin, Carlos Santana, Jennifer Lopez, Christina Aguilera, Mark Anthony,
and more. The Latin Grammys Live, September 13th on CBS.
It's just so unbelievable all this time. Lily's missing. The other girl's in jail. You know, it's just not... Where is Lily now?
Jack's on. He's following up some leads.
That's just great. The police are on it. I'm so glad. But a lot of months have gone by, and she could be...
No.
I'm not going to say it.
None
I'm not
of the
going to say it.
evidence indicates that Lily has been harmed in any way whatsoever, or that she has run off against her will.
She wouldn't run off. Come on. She wouldn't. She loves those kids. She wouldn't leave them for 3 minutes, let alone 3 months.
That's just it. I mean, I can understand if she wanted to run off on me, but the kids, Luke and Faith, she would never do that. She loves them so much.
Stop that this minute. She adores you. She would never leave you, not by choice. So forget that. Put it out of your mind. What we have to concentrate on now is who? Who took her? And why? And where are they keeping her now?
I have a feeling that it's connected to Simon Fraser in some way.
Great. So what does Rose say? What is Rose's story?
She said that she and Lily switched identities in Atlantic City.
She says she knew Lily.
That's what Rose says.
Yeah, how does she say Lily met her? And why wouldn't Lily have told us, huh?
According to Rose, Lily was not telling us a lot of things.
And what does that mean?
When I brought Rose back to Oakdale, she said she heard a message from Lily on the machine.
What did it say?
That she was with Simon.
No explanation, you know, no cries for help, nothing.
No,
What
after
was
she
it?
said that, the line went dead. And Rose, she just happened to tell me about it now. I wish she would have told me before about it.
If only you'd gotten the message.
If she had told me, I could have been out there. I could have been looking for Lily right now.
Poor baby, poor child. She didn't know what she was getting herself into.
Lucinda, I'm gonna find her. I have a line on Celia Frazier, Simon's sister. So if Lily and Simon are together, maybe Celia knows where they are. Don't you worry. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna bring her back.
Darling, if anybody could bring her back, it'll be you. It's so unbelievable, you know? I keep saying the same word, but since she fooled us all this time, and the kids, and Luke knew. It wasn't. Luke did. What are you going to tell the children?
The only thing that I can tell them is that their mother has gone on another long trip.
Oh. And if they persist in questioning?
That's why I have to find Lily. Before I run out of answers.
No, come on, Jack, you're a good cop. Think about this. Come on, if it was a real con job, how come I didn't take 1 penny of Lily's money?
By working on stealing her husband first. And the trust of everyone in her life, including me.
I lied about a million things. But one thing I did not lie about is the way I feel about Holden or those kids or you, Jack.
When those Atlantic City boys were here, you begged me, as your friend, not to tell Holden about them.
Because I was scared.
That's not friendship. It's called using somebody.
No, I never meant to use you.
Just like you never meant to use Lucinda, or Abigail, or Emma, Luke, Faith. You did use them to sneak and lie your way into a trusting, loving family.
I gave them something that Lily couldn't.
Because she was missing. And you made sure she stayed missing by never telling anyone that she was gone or giving us a chance to find her. In my eyes, that is a crime, Rose, one that you cannot make up for.
So what happens to me now?
There's no telling what kind of punishment a judge would hand down, but if it were up to me, I'd slap you with the max and throw away the key.
Let's get out of here, Jack. We don't have all day.
Come on, guys.
Lily and Rose. What do you know? Simon's crazy sister was trying to tell us something after.
I told you that. She's nuts. She's nuts. Can't you understand now why I had to get away from her? Jack? Come on, Jack! Jack!
Cream savers from Lifesavers. Strawberries and cream. Orange and cream. Flavors together. Lasting forever. The creamiest Lifesavers, yeah. Cream savers.
Oh boy, here we go again.
They'll do anything for an arbor mist.
I'm okay! An arbor mist for that?
Nah. Now that deserves an arbor mist.
New from Arbor Mist, Blackberry Merlot. Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit. Can't resist the mist.
Good morning, Johnny. Want to join me for breakfast?
Yes, I'd love to. Ma'am?
Raisin Bran Crunch. Tastes so good, breakfast is back.
Hair color this great after 33 days? It's Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatments right in the box for soft, shiny, superior color. Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Now nobody can see the new Ultra Clorox bleach gets whites even whiter than before.
Nice try. Huh? But new scented Ultra Clorox bleach gets even the dirtiest whites whiter.
Buzz off.
New scented Ultra Clorox bleach gets whites even whiter.
We know we should remove our makeup before going to bed. Now we have no excuses. Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. The makeup remover and cleanser in one. No more raccoon eyes. Nothing here. Just refreshingly clean skin. Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser.
Revlon has the hottest colors for fall. New Go Chili Reds to set your look on fire. No one does color like Revlon.
I don't know who I find more responsible for this. I don't know. That imposter? Or me?
You?
Me.
What did you do?
It's what I didn't do. What I didn't do. I didn't follow my heart. I didn't. And I felt it. And I didn't, you know, every time you brought, I was near her, there were so many things that didn't fit.
There's nothing you could have done.
And the only thing we can do now, darling, all of our energies, we'll put it into finding Lily. Okay? Let's do that.
No, actually, I was hoping that maybe you could stick around here and look after the kids for me.
Oh, you want me to be the stability for the kids?
Well, yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, of course, darling. Of course, okay. Whatever it is you want.
Good, I knew I could count on you for that.
Right. We just, every resource I have is at your disposal, obviously.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna see if I can find her, and I'll keep you posted, all right?
You can find her. You will.
Right, okay.
And you bring her back.
You count on it.
And you bring her back safe.
I will.
All right? Bye, darling.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my. Oh. Generating compassion. Fenwick, I'm sorry, but I'm going out. And I want you to bring the car around immediately, because I have urgent business to attend to. How are you, dear?
Hey, I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
Just great, especially seeing you in such a good mood. It's been a while.
Yes, ma'am. It has been a while. Why don't you pull up a chair? I'm just fixing some dinner.
What do you think brought me over here? That marvelous aroma is permeating the neighborhood, and I had to see what was cooking.
Well, this is Mama Maynard's 5-alarm chili. This is a secret recipe, you know. You want to try some? I got plenty here.
It looks as if you do. I guess Miss Hope has quite an appetite.
Oh, Miss Hope has already had her supper. This is for her daddy. Tom and Chris are going to be joining us for dinner, and I thought that I would make something special.
Well, those three sitting down together makes it special. The family doesn't get together very much recently.
Hey, why don't you join us? I mean, there's going to be plenty to go around. Bob and Kim are going to join us after the movie.
It's a tempting invitation.
Come on, I know the boys would love to have you.
Who's talking about the boys? I want to get some of this chili.
Hey, then I'm going to set you a place.
Oh, I very much appreciate the invitation, dear, but...
Got it.
Ooh, good girl. It's more important that the boys be together without the older generation looking on. I might cramp their style.
What, you? Never.
Word of warning, however, when those three get together, look out. Sheer chaos.
Oh, I can imagine.
I remember Chris being downstairs with his friends, playing with his treasured toy trains. Andy would breeze in with a gaggle of kids, and they'd set on some rock music, and then invariably Tom would come by with his two boys, and they'd grab for the trains and yell over the rock music, and it would be chaos.
But I bet you enjoyed every minute of it, though.
Having a house full of boys is fun because it puts such energy into a house. But to tell the truth, it's nice to have some girl power around now. Kind of balances things out.
Thank you. Hope is starting to feel very at home here.
And we love having her. But I wasn't talking about Hope just now. I was talking about you.
I can't believe it.
Hey!
What? Come on, get in. Look at this, how silly that is. Oh. You missed the best part.
No, I think this is the best part, hearing you laugh.
Oh, come on. Feels good to laugh.
Well, there hasn't been much to laugh about lately.
That's for sure.
With Andy's accident, the controversy over the surgery, precious little time to think or talk about anything else.
Yeah, you've got that right. You know something? We've really got to change that. We have to make a pact.
This sounds serious.
No, I mean exactly the opposite. I mean, no matter how serious things get, especially if things get rough and serious, and we've got to promise to look for the laughs. You know, we've got so many blessings. We have to enjoy life.
It's a deal.
That's good. Could I make another deal with you?
Sure.
I've kind of had it with this. Do you suppose we could go home? I think Hopi's had it, too.
The movie's almost over, and if I eat any more of this, you'll have to take me right to the ER.
I'll explode. You know, I have the feeling that Tom and Chris will still be there with Andy, and when you get home, you can have something light to eat, like some of that famous chili.
Oh, great. When's the last time we had a crowd like that around the dining table?
I don't really know, but let's go home to our boys, okay?
Okay.
Good.
What's your problem? You know, I'm not saying anything that Andy doesn't already know, right? You are one of the brightest, most talented people that I know. And you can do anything that you set your mind to. In fact, you could be out there taking pictures right now and keeping your business up. But what are you doing? Well, you're at your mom's house watching talk shows and shooting the breeze with her or Denise or anybody else who has nothing to do.
Who told you it was your job to pass judgment on the rest of us? This is the last thing that Andy needs right now.
What I don't need, Chris, is you to defend me. No, what Andy needs is somebody to give him some straight talk so he can start living again. And if you cared about it the way you say, you'd be doing the same thing.
Now you're saying I don't care about my brother.
I never said that.
What are you saying, Tom?
I'm saying that Andy needs a push, and you don't have the courage to do that.
I don't have the courage, huh? Now you calling me a coward?
I'd like to see you show a little more backbone.
Oh, I got backbone enough. Step outside.
That's enough! Hey, Andy.
You're standing.
Oh!
Okay.
You all right? Take it easy. Slow.
Hold it. No, it's me. Your mother. It's a good thing that there are bars separating us, or I would tear out your lying throat.
Before I went to support kids, my ex-husband hadn't paid child support in over 6 years. I wasted so much time and so much energy pursuing the collection of my child support. Those are years that are just gone.
Support Kids has collected over $50 million in past due child support. If you have a court order for child support and you're not receiving welfare, call 1-800-801-KIDS and get the support you deserve.
Thousands of drivers are saving money by switching to Geico Auto Insurance. I'm here with one of them.
Hello.
You don't want your identity revealed. Why?
If word got out I saved so much, people would be hitting me up for money all the time.
Ah.
You through with the milk?
Sure, of course.
I have to be careful.
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
In this place, I see a lot of gas. I also see a lot of folks taking medicines that don't fight gas. But Gas X has the most powerful medicine to relieve gas fast. Nothing I've seen works faster. Gas X beats the bloat fast.
How did Nabisco fit 20% more fruit filling into new fruit and grain bars?
A big steamroller did the job.
So how did they do it?
Who cares? It tastes really good.
New Nabisco fruit and grain cereal bars.
Dear comfy consumer, if you think soft is all that matters in toilet paper, dream on. I'm Kleenex Cottonelle toilet paper, and my thick ripples go beyond soft to leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Now that's a dream come true. Kleenex Cottonelle. When you think of clean, think of me.
Now Froggy. Froggy. Now Lizard.
You're protected by Dial. Now with a new, richer lather. For a healthy clean you can feel. Dial Clean. Doesn't that feel better?
It's time to experience a sensuous bath spa right at home. The most powerful compact ever. The easy-to-store Conair Water Jet Spa that transforms your tub into an invigorating experience. The Conair Water Jet Spa.
Tonight on 60 Minutes 2, what made these elephants go on a rampage? They're juvenile delinquents, and there's a lot to learn from them. Plus, two of the hottest boy bands in the nation. And this guy's the genius behind them both. 60 Minutes 2, tonight at 9, 8 Central.
Don't miss NFL Films Championship Chase. Seen only in the Pro Football Hall of Fame's high-tech, one-of-a-kind theater, Game Day Stadium.
Today at 4 on Women to Women, our next gourmet contest winner cooks up a prize-winning recipe and bikini waxing from Brazil.
Then at 5, the Survivor craze. Find out how the former castaways are now cashing in. It all starts today at 4 on CBS 2.
Medicare is changing. Finding the right plan can be a real runaround. You're always concerned something could get past you. Fortunately, help is within reach.
Blue Cross of California. Call 800-498-6969 to receive this free information kit, Medicare Changes and Choices. It explains the changes in Medicare and provides practical solutions from Blue Cross of California's family of companies, offering a wide choice of plans, including our Medicare Plus Choice HMO, Medicare supplements, and now new Blue Cross long-term care plans.
Now you can stay ahead of the game with Blue Cross of California. The power of blue.
Call your Blue Cross agent or 800-498-6969.
Countdown to Survivor, Wednesday at 7:30 on CBS 2.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life, CBS this fall.
Hey, that was quite a spill. You sure you're all right?
I'm fine. Are you sure we shouldn't go to the doctor, make sure there's no permanent damage? No, there's no permanent damage except to my ego. It's all right, I'm used to being stared at.
You know, this might sound a little crazy, but I mean, it sure looked like you were standing up on your legs.
I pushed myself up. I pushed myself with my arms. You guys make me so mad. I just want you to shut up.
Yeah, now there's an idea. Sorry for the disturbance.
If you're really sorry, you'll hit the road. Now.
That's great. That's a good boys' night out right there, huh?
Happy?
There's a great deal more to homemaking than just keeping house. It means bringing people together. And you've been a soothing influence in a very trying time. And I know it's meant a great deal to Bob and Kim, especially when they see how well Andy is doing.
Yeah, well, I think Andy would be doing a lot better if he could walk. And me, I'm just trying to make the best of things.
You've done a great deal more than that. Despite Andy's condition, I've never seen him happier. And we have you to thank for that.
Thank you.
For telling the truth.
No, for making me feel like I made the right choice. And that's being here.
Of course you did. Besides, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be absorbing this wonderful chili odor right now.
All right, then why don't you stay? You know, it tastes even better than it smells.
I'll have some for lunch tomorrow. I don't want to intrude on you and the boys tonight.
No, but the boys would love to have you, and so would I. I'd feel less outnumbered.
1 lady and 3 gentlemen? I suggest you savor it. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Good night, dear.
Okay, good night. Oh, Denise. And you thought your only talent was dancing.
It's just incredible. I mean, it's unbelievable. Listen.
Tell me, how do you explain your uncanny resemblance to my daughter?
I don't know. Maybe we're related somehow. We talked about that, actually. You know, like that Parent Trap movie?
No way, because I know my daughter's biological family tree. I know it only too well. And there's no way, there's nothing there, and no intersections with anybody called Angela. So let me tell you something. If Plan B was to think that you could pretend to be some long-lost relative, you forget that.
There's no plan. No plan. I was supposed to show up here and meet Lily. Then everybody assumed that I was Lily.
Yeah, and you did nothing to dissuade us, did you? You're greedy. You just wanted her life. You wanted her, a piece of everything. You wanted even, not to mention her husband. Where do you come from, anyway?
Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
The part that you would call the wrong side of the tracks.
Oh, I got that. You tell me something. Tell me, how did a girl from the wrong side of the tracks connect with my daughter? How did you do that? Did you seek her out?
No, you see, Lily did the seeking. That's what happened. I'm here. I'm minding my own business. I'm looking on the web, and this broad pops in, tells me she wants to talk about some old letters, old pictures to some woman named Beloved. It was Lily. Lily wanted to talk about her family tree.
Okay, so you had no problem with that. You have no problem at all. You took advantage of a girl's natural curiosity, and you turned it to yourself.
You know, I am so sick and tired. I had it up the wazoo with everybody telling me what I planned, what I was thinking, what I was doing. I know it's really hard to believe, but your daughter took advantage of me.
No, she didn't do that because she's missing.
She's not
You're here. She's missing.
She's hiding. I know it's really hard to believe. Anybody in this town cannot believe that Lily would run off with the Mel Gibson wannabe and my diamond.
Oh, now you've got a diamond. How can I believe that?
If Lily were on the up and up, she would be here right now. And I would be off somewhere cashing in on the only thing in my life that was worth anything. I wouldn't have to waste my time here in this stinking town with any of you.
Waste your time in this stinking town. Baby! You stole time from us. You stole the time from me when I could be looking for my daughter. I could be bringing my daughter back home.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Oh, here I am. The devil herself. Never mind that I stuck around this town when I didn't have to. Fell in love with 2 beautiful children. Raised money for your charity. Made Holden happier than he's ever been in his life.
Stop all that. Anything you did for yourself.
I'm not saying I didn't get anything out of it, but you know, I liked your family. And I did everything I could to be right by them. To do it by them. And you know, I am so sick and tired of this. What do I get for it? I get lectures and I get prison. I don't know which is worse.
Okay, dear. Are you quite finished?
For now.
All right. I don't want to hear any more of this. I don't want to hear one more word about a diamond. Any Australians? Any lies that you concoct to justify yourself?
It's all the truth.
The truth, as I see it, is once you saw that you had this resemblance to my daughter, you decided to take over, and you spirited my daughter away somehow and came here to live her life in Oakdale.
Yes, I planned it all. I did, right up to the part of being right in here, stuck in jail. Begging for mercy.
Well, dear, I didn't say that you were perfect at it or that you even carried it out perfectly, ultimately. Now, there is room for negotiation.
Right. Like I have anything that you want.
You do. Information. I want it. I want to know where my daughter is.
Oh.
I want to know who helped you. And I want to know, if that's what I need to know, how much it takes for me to get my daughter back safely.
Now, if I knew where Lily was, I wouldn't even ask for a penny. I'd tell everybody.
Stop lying to me! Stop lying to me!
Get a bomb over here. I'll put my sticking hand on it. I don't know where your daughter is.
Well then, honey, your luck has just run out.
When I get to Grandma's, maybe that's Mommy right now. It's just Jack.
It's just Jack? What kind of greeting is that? Get over here.
He was kind of hoping that it was his mother, but I told him that she had to go away for a while.
But she'll be back, right?
That's right, she's gonna be back. She never let us down before. So, hey, Jack, brings you by.
No, well, I have some interesting news.
Oh, come here, buddy. What do you say you head upstairs and I'll be up to tuck in a little while, all right?
Okay. Good night, Jack.
Night, Lukester. Ah, gee, it's gotta be rough on the guy. More bad news, huh?
I was kind of hoping that you had some good news.
I kind of got a mixed pot.
What'd you find out?
Well, for starters, we were able to trace Celia through credit card transactions. Her last stop was Wilmington, North Carolina.
What was she doing down there?
Well, renting a plane, apparently. She used plastic to lease a pontoon in a small airport there.
Well, this is good. Did she file a flight plan?
No, she said she didn't need one. She was just going to fly up and down the coast and take photographs. But whatever she did, she never came back.
So they don't know where she went?
Leasing company didn't have a clue.
What about the Coast Guard or the Wilmington PD?
They both came up empty. They just, chalked it off to the Bermuda Triangle. They just thought they'd never see her plane again, but they were wrong.
They found the plane?
Yes. 3 days later, in the middle of an orange grove in Dade County, Florida.
Crashed? Was she in it? Was she...
No, there were no fatalities. The pilot was unconscious and taken into custody.
Well, this is good, Jack. If she's in custody, then I need to get down there.
No, there is one problem. Celia wasn't the pilot.
Well, then who was?
That's where the story gets really interesting.
Who says you can't share secrets with your grandson for years and years?
Who says you can't watch the waves break for many summers to come?
Pravachol says you can fight back against heart attack. If you have high cholesterol or heart disease, and diet and exercise still aren't enough, adding Pravachol can make a difference. Other drugs lower cholesterol, but Pravachol is the only drug of its kind that's also proven to help prevent both first and second heart attacks, so you can live a longer, healthier life. Talk to your doctor about Pravachol today. Pravachol, a prescription drug, isn't for everyone, including people with liver problems or women who are pregnant, nursing, or may become pregnant. And because serious side effects can result, tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Pravachol. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about any medicines you are taking.
Who says you can't spend a lifetime with your first love?
Pravachol, it's your life. Fight for it.
Oh, leave me alone. Why miss calls when you're online? Get free internet call waiting when you switch to Sprint 1000. Oh, yeah. Call now at 1-800-PIN-DROP.
Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles aren't just real scrambled eggs, bacon, and cheese sauce and pastry.
Oh!
They're the fuel a kid needs. Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles. Easier mornings.
Pop it right up.
Never has so much power gone into our battery. Duracell Ultra. The most powerful alkaline battery in the world.
More Balmex. Do you guys know something I don't?
Balmex really clears up diaper rash and wipes off easily without irritating baby's skin.
Thanks, guys.
Balmex. And look for new Balmex Medicated Plus Baby Powder. It's super absorbent.
I think he's gonna do it. What to, Mommy? What? Yeah.
Wow. There's something magic about terrific teachers. Disney Learning CD-ROMs for ages 18 months to 8 years.
Let's do it! It started with 16 survivors. Now it's down to the final 4. This Wednesday, 3 survivors will be eliminated one by one in 3 tribal councils. Think we're going to show you anything from that show? Not a chance. It's the 2-hour finale, followed by the 1-hour reunion show live, where all your questions will finally be answered. Don't miss a second of the Survivor finale and reunion show, CBS Wednesday.
Jeez, by the time they get here, my chili's gonna be ruined. Denise, girl, you're already sounding like a homemaker. Hey. Wait, where's, Tom and Chris?
They won't be joining us for dinner.
Why not?
Well, let's just say I was hoping it would be like old times. And it was. Tom and Chris got into it.
What do you mean, they had a fight?
Didn't come to blows, but it was close.
Andy, I'm sorry. I know how much you were looking forward to hanging with them.
No, it was great. It was great for a while. I mean, we were horsing around, and then some things got said that hit close to home, and, you know how it goes with my family.
Well, you know what? I think it's that way with every family. You guys work it out.
Family. Just when you think you got it figured out, wham.
Hey! Wow! That chili smells better than it did when we left, doesn't it?
Yeah, hope there's gonna be enough left for seconds.
Holden's never gonna believe me. So angry at me, can't even look at me in the face. But you, can't you, as a woman, understand how your family came to mean so much to me? And if Lily didn't want that, if she didn't cherish the one thing that God gave her so wonderful, then I sure did.
That was a big mistake. That tack. That makes me puke. I know when I'm being lied to.
It wasn't about the money.
Oh, it wasn't about the money?
Mm-mm.
What was it about then? And don't give me any nonsense about the children. Don't talk to me about your sympathetic soul. If it wasn't the money, why did you want to stay and take over Lily's life?
All right, you want to know? You want to know the truth? No bull, the unadulterated truth.
It would be a refreshing change.
I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell madly, passionately, deeply in love with Holden. There you go. There it is. Are you happy now?
My dear, you are in worse trouble than you could ever imagine.
That's right, Holden. The pilot they found in the wreck was a man.
Okay, well, who is he? Is he connected to Celia in any way?
Well, not in any way that jumps out at you. His name's William Cooley. And the Dade County Sheriff said he used to run guns to El Salvador in the 70s.
What's he been doing since then?
Nobody knows. He's been a fugitive since 75, ever since he ran from the FBI. And they just figured him for dead.
How did he account for flying Celia's rented plane?
He said he found it on the Carolina coast and claimed it for his own.
Found it? What was it, just floating in the Atlantic with the keys in it, or did he hotwire it?
That's a good question, and that's all we have right now. A lot of questions, no answers.
Yeah, well, the story sounds like science fiction to me.
So does everything else that comes out of this guy's mouth. And according to the sheriff, he'll tell you whatever story he thinks will work at the time. Never mind that it doesn't add up.
So you think this guy's a dead end?
No, I hope not. Because if anyone knows what happened to Celia, or why she went down there, or if she saw Lily, William Cooley's the only game in town.
Lindsay never cleans her shower, yet it's always clean with Tilex Fresh Shower. Look at the difference. Soap scum builds up if you don't use Tilex Fresh Shower. Try Tilex Fresh Shower brand. The difference is clear.
Turkey on white, extra best foods.
I bet the average lunch here takes under 6 minutes.
The faster, the better.
When was the last time you really tasted what Best Foods mayonnaise does to a sandwich?
How long is it going to be here?
Almost done?
In a minute.
Lunch isn't a race. Why eat and run? Take the time to taste the best foods.
Oh, I think he's finished.
Check.
Another sandwich, please. Thank you.
Bring out the best foods. Bring out the best.
I'll lock up.
With Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
Botanical blends, so fresh.
It's springtime every time you do dishes.
Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air.
Hey guys, do you want to try a Reason?
Yeah, I'm game. Me too. What's up with Reason?
Got a lot of chocolate.
Great chew, too.
Not too hard, not too soft.
Can I try one more?
Mighty chocolatey, mighty Reason. You gotta try them.
It's here. New Vaseline Intensive Care water-resistant lotion. Now skin stays moisturized even through washing. Take good care of mine. For great skin, take good care with Vaseline Intensive Care water-resistant lotion.
Air. It's in the air. Carefree breathable panty liners keep you fresh and dry. They're the only ones with air spun, a unique layer that lets air through. Every day, be fresh. Be carefree.
Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shouting ole with it, wow. Papa loves mambo. Mambo, papa. Mama loves mambo. Mambo, mama. Don't be the rumba, don't be the samba. Papa loves the mambo tonight.
Discover Celebrex. For more information, ask your healthcare professional and call 1-888-CELEBREX.
This week, she's got to justify her love.
You and Thorne? How could you?
And her daughters, the judge and jury.
It's incestuous and sick.
But Brooke is guilty as sin.
You're choosing him over me?
We are not going to put our lives on hold.
Now, what happens next
I can't handle this.
is everything on The Bold and the Beautiful.
Wait, you two are at each other's throats. What happened here?
Well, as hard as it is to believe, Chris and I actually talked this whole thing through like civilized human beings, right?
No. Really, what happened?
After extensive deliberations, we realized that we had been acting like complete and total morons.
Correction. I was the one that was acting like a moron, and I owe you my humble...
No. I was the moron. If I would have just been straight with you about Emily from the beginning,
I beg to differ, young Christopher. I was the moron. I should have never brought up the subject.
No, actually, it was me. I brought it up. I mean, I
now
really...
he wants to be the moron.
Whoa, you know what? All you guys are morons, okay? And now that we got that settled, let's go get some chili.
All right. Moment of truth.
Where are you going?
We finally get to tell if this stuff's as good as you say it is. Hey,
Even
fingers out of there.
Back. Why don't you guys go pull up a chair and get ready for something hot? Go,
Right.
go.
Thank you. Right.
Thank you.
I'm serious. You have my deepest apology.
Tom, it's already forgotten.
Okay.
Well, the gang's all here.
Hey,
that's
two?
great.
Have a seat.
Have two, one each.
Hey,
I got some chair.
Why don't you all grab a seat and I'll start serving you?
Oh, no. You've been cooking all day long. Oh. You sit down and I will serve.
All right. If you're looking for an argument, you'll be very disappointed.
Okay.
Bring that girl to me. Bring that girl to me.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sounds to me as if there are too many people having too much fun.
Just grab a seat.
How you doing?
I can't. No, I can't.
Why not?
This was supposed to be a cozy dinner for 4 until you two old folk crashed the party.
Watch your language.
We were invited.
Nancy, I told you everyone is invited.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Time to eat. Family, just when you think you got them figured out.
Wham.
Just what I need.
Don't you think I know what kind of mess I'm in? If I knew where Lily was, I would give everybody the 411 for a chance to get out of here now, especially now that Holden hates me.
And what did you think would happen with Holden when you fell for him?
I wasn't thinking.
Obviously.
Can you blame me? I mean, look at me. A girl from nowhere with absolutely nothing. Can you blame me for falling for a guy like Holden?
I think I preferred you as a scam artist. Better than a lovesick fool.
Does that mean that you believe me? That I didn't want to scam anybody. I never meant to hurt your family.
Well, could be. I guess it makes sense.
I mean, you have to stop blaming me for what happened with Lily. Maybe if you stop blaming me, then Holden would stop thinking that I'm some kind of monster.
Oh, don't expect miracles. His only concern at the moment, the first thing in his heart is to find his beloved wife, his real wife, his Lily. That's all he cares about at this time.
I wonder what he'd feel about his real wife when he finds out what she's been up to since she left.
I bet in the end everybody gets what everybody deserves. I'll tell you something. I could. I could consider speaking with Holden and getting him to talk to you and listen to you. Once Lily is safely home.
And what do you want from me?
Have I asked for anything?
No, you haven't asked yet, but you can't confuse Mama Walsh with Mama Teresa. You're gonna help me? You want something in return? What is it?
Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me questions. Just wait. I'll tell you things when you need to know them, okay?
Okay. I guess I don't have a choice, huh?
Haven't we played long enough by your rules, dear? And what has it gotten us? Now we're going to play by mine.
All right, I can do that.
With one caveat. That's a warning. If I find that your machinations have in any way hurt my daughter, if she's harmed, I will see to it that you are imprisoned so deeply you will never see a good-looking young man again. Let alone have the chance to steal him from his wife.
Okay, Jack, the next step is obvious. I need to meet with this Cooley character. Where is he? In a hospital?
No, he's been released.
Released? They let this guy walk?
No. This guy's got a list of charges against him and doesn't quit. They're holding him in Dade County Jail pending a hearing.
And he's not going to get out on bail?
No, not unless he wins the lottery. Bail set at $500,000. He's not going anywhere for a while.
Okay, this is perfect. This is just the news that I needed. Thank you.
Don't. Just find Lily.
I intend to, Jack. That's why I'm going to schedule a flight first thing to Miami in the morning.
Yeah, I figured you'd do that. So I already talked to my detective friends down there. They're expecting you.
Great. Wish me luck.
Good luck. We'll make it back here. You understand? With Lily right next to you.
I will, Jack. This Cooley character, he's going to help me out. Because I'm not taking no for an answer.
The time has come for us to say sayonara. My heart will always be yours for eternity. I knew sometime we'd
It's scary what people will do for Kellogg's Raisin Bran Crunch. Tastes so good, breakfast is back.
Bold, smooth writing ink. Now, easily erases. Presenting new Papermate Eraser Dot Max. It's like having your own personal delete key. Papermate, at the heart of communication.
You are amazing. Is there anything you can't do?
Your baby's growing quickly. He needs 50% more calcium by the time he's 4 months. That's why there's Carnation Follow-Up with extra calcium. Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle.
If you could leave just a little bit over at every meal, it would really add up.
Imagine what you could avoid eating in a single month. If you're significantly overweight, 30 pounds or more, depending on height, your doctor has something...
Don't be one of those.